I didn't do it.
Help me understand this. What does he mean by he didn't do it?
You just pled guilty to it.
I'm being advised by my attorney.
I just accepted your plea of guilty to this charge, Mr. Harris. I'm trying to pull teeth here about what happened. I'm sentencing you, and I don't have all the information. Was he in the car?
I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
I have 5 kids. No one's letting me talk.
This case is going to a jury trial. I'm vacating the conviction. You want your trial? You got it, Mr. Harris.
This defendant chose the absolute worst moment to back out of his plea deal, and it may go down as one of the biggest mistakes of his life. Imagine putting yourself in the attorney's position after working tirelessly to secure a solid deal, only for it to fall apart in seconds. Let me know in the comments what you would have done if you were in that lawyer's shoes. The effort that went into building that agreement was massive, but in the end, it only took a few careless moments to undo everything. Let's take a closer look at how this defendant managed to completely unravel his own plea deal right before the finish line.
Against Mr. Harris is a charge of failure to stop after a non-public road accident.
The offer that we have discussed here would be an amendment of the charge to the charge of failure to stop after an accident involving the property of others. The difference between this charge and the original charge is that this charge does not carry a mandatory license suspension. The damage to this vehicle, which was a 2001 Chevy Blazer, was the grand total for the repairs of $6,874. The city has recommended probation, whatever fine would be appropriate.
Mr. Heasley?
Thank you, Your Honor. He very much wishes to resolve this matter, Your Honor, along the lines of the stated plea offer, although he is aware that this court does not have to follow such a plea agreement.
Normally I don't allow pleas to, this late in the game. We've had, I think, 4, maybe 5 pretrials or status conferences. Because the level or degree has not changed, and essentially not much has changed in the way of the plea other than what was outlined by the counsel, I will allow this plea to go forward.
Thank you.
Mr. Harris, it's my understanding today you wish to plead guilty to an amended charge of failure to stop after an accident involving property of others, a first-degree misdemeanor, a violation of Section 335.14a of the Conneaut City Ordinances. Is that what you wish to do today?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty to this charge that you are waiving your right to a trial, which includes your right to cross-examine witnesses and to confront evidence presented against you. You'd be waiving your right to testify or not to testify without any negative connotation. You'd be waiving your right to subpoena witnesses. You'd be waiving your right to a jury trial. You'd be waiving your right to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All of those are trial rights you'd be waiving by pleading guilty to this amended charge. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes.
And are you thinking clearly and do you understand everything that's happening?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to provide to you, Mr. Heasley, a written waiver of your trial rights and right to a jury trial and acknowledgement of effective plea. If you find that document acceptable, you can sign and date it the file.
Harris and myself have executed the waiver of trial rights and right to a jury trial and acknowledgement of effect of plea in this instant case, handing it to the faithful. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court does find that defendants, as I indicated, will allow the amendment to go forward. I do find the defendant's plea of guilty to the amended charge to be knowing, voluntary, and intelligent. The court will accept the guilty plea to the amended charge, and I will therefore find him guilty of the amended offense. We will now proceed to sentencing. Mr. Heasley, is there anything you or your client would like to say at this time before I impose sentence?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, as indicated earlier, does wish very much to resolve this matter, and that basically what influenced the decision not to go to trial, which of course belongs to the defendant rather than the counsel. We're aware that there is restitution to be made in this matter, and hopefully that will not be a problem. And he's aware of the possible sanctions that come along with this offense. We would hope that the court not suspend his driving privileges if possible.
Mr. Harris, is there anything you would like to say at this time before I impose sentence?
I'm not sure I'm allowed to say, so I just want to hold tight and keep my sentence. I don't know what to say, so.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Back on December 21st, Ms. Kreider's vehicle was parked in front of her residence in the street. It was struck by another vehicle. Officers investigated the matter, determined that the vehicle belonged to Mr. Harris. And at that point in time, they found pieces of the vehicle that were there, including a piece of a Cadillac grill ornament. And they matched it to the front of Mr. Harris's vehicle, and it fit a piece of the Cadillac grill ornament fit perfect. So that's how it was determined that Mr. Harris's vehicle was involved in the accident.
Thank you. Ms. Kreider, is there anything you would like to say at this time before I impose sentence? No? Okay. Thank you. So I think if there's a restitution component being included in it, it seems, because this was not a citation that was issued, this was a complaint filed with the law director, so I can't tell from the paperwork filed with the court whether he had insurance or not, but I'm assuming since restitution is a component of the sentence that there was no insurance?
I was the one driving, so
Was there insurance on the vehicle?
I don't know. I didn't do it, so I don't know. I didn't have the car. What was that stuff?
Now, help me understand this. What does he mean by he didn't do it?
I'm sorry.
We were prepared, Your Honor, although he does wish to resolve this matter according to the offer which was just recently extended to us with trial on this matter. But he has waived his rights to...
I understand. Just tell me what happened. I understand. Just tell me what happened. I'd like to know what he's claiming happened.
Another individual, Your Honor, was operating the vehicle at the time of the accident, not Mr. Harris. But he does wish to resolve the matter in lieu of trial.
I just accepted your plea of guilty to this charge, Mr. Harris. I'm now in the sentencing stage.
Okay, I understand, but I'm getting advised by my lawyer, so I'm not, as I said, I don't know what I'm allowed to say that I'm allowed to say. I'm trying to be respectful.
The judge wanted to know regarding insurance on the vehicle. Cadillac has
I didn't have insurance on that vehicle.
Whose vehicle was it?
Okay, so the vehicle was in my name. I let my brother have that vehicle and turn out their own.
It's your vehicle.
It was in my name, it was his vehicle, he purchased it, he bought it.
Was the title transferred?
No, he did not transfer the title. I'll continue to talk briefly.
You can talk to your attorney. I'm trying to pull teeth here about what happened. I mean, I'm sentencing you, and I don't have all the information. Okay? Was he in the car? I feel like I'm cross-examining him. Was he in the car at the time?
No, sir.
Okay. So, here's what I'm getting at, Mr. Heasley, specifically for you. If he pleads to a charge where he's operating a vehicle in an accident, and he's not able to provide proof of insurance on the vehicle he was driving, what happens? It's a non-compliance suspension with the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Right? I mean, I know this amendment was all about trying to avoid a license suspension, but if he pleads guilty to operation and he's not able to provide proof of insurance, then it's a non-compliance suspension. Do you have the restitution to pay today?
No, sir.
How long will it take you to get it?
This case has been pending since December. You haven't been setting any money aside for that possible consequence?
I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
I have 5 kids.
I'm sorry, Mr. Harris, but take a look behind you.
I didn't do it.
You just pled guilty to it.
Because I'm being advised by my attorney. I asked last time I was here, I asked about the talk. No one's letting me talk.
Well, we've got an appeal issue right now. We got an ineffective assistance of counsel claim right now. And I'm not going to allow this thing to go up on appeal and you guys spend all kinds of time dealing with an appeal. I'm going to leave. And you guys are going to talk about this, and then we're going to resolve it, because I'm not sentencing right now. Because I'm not going to allow you to waste your time having to deal with an appeal on an ineffective assistance of counsel claim. This case is going to a jury trial. I'm vacating the conviction. This case is going to a jury trial on Thursday. You want your trial? You got it, Mr. Harris. This case is being vacated. I'm sorry, Ms. Kreider. This case is going forward to a jury trial. I'm vacating the conviction, and we are not proceeding the sentence.
Unfortunately, the judge cut off the Zoom live stream. But don't worry, I always follow up on these cases. After everything, this defendant actually took his chances at trial, and it didn't go well. He ended up with a suspended license and up to a year of probation. That it's a perfect example of why listening to your attorney can make all the difference. Now I'm curious, do you think his lawyer was setting him up to fail, or did he completely ruin things on his own? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.